That's this situation. There's a whole bunch of shit that might be 100% facts. But there's that one lie. And because of that lie is the reason why everything is tied together the way that it's tied together. You understand what I'm saying? If that makes any sense? So
you're right.
I 100% agree with you. I don't believe anything them niggas is saying anymore about nothing. I need to see some
Whack 100. I don't know if anybody with real eyes have been watching. Like, this nigga is he's constantly lying. You even brought it up. He's constantly lying. But you make one point. You like, why did Whack sit up here and try to stop Nick's business partner from getting on that stand? Now, backtrack off of that. What Hassan Campbell said, Whack was on the phone yipping and yapping about. And I've watched several interviews with Hassan Campbell. He kind of went more in depth into some of the conversations on Matt Hopper's show. And he said it's a lot more other stuff that man said that he's not bringing out. He's waiting because he wants to trip Whack up. And I noticed Whack backed off of that thing. That little controversy with Hassan Campbell has been real low.
Yeah, because there was no way Whack 100 can't win that. Whatever the fuck he got going on with the shit that them niggas got going on.
Mr. Porter.
He can't win that.
Mr. Porter, BQ Mommy wants to have sex with Jack. So really what she needs to do is take that up with her husband.
That's a fact.
Her husband should knock her teeth out.
That's a fact.
Disrespectful.
That's a fact.
Brother.
That's a fact. Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. That's a whole fact. I didn't get the girl fired. Bree Powell got the girl fired.
She said it to me. Hey, Bree. Yeah, I was here. And it wasn't Jack, it was you.
Bree Powell got the girl fired.
She said it to me. Hey, Bree. Yeah, I was here. And it wasn't Jack, it was you.
Let's go! Let's go!
I've been here. I told you I've been here.
It was you, it was not me. Thank you. Thank you. You know how good it feels to hear somebody telling the truth. You don't know how good it feels.
Hey, Bree, have a good Sunday.
Bree wanna fuck me too.
Your husband too, because I promise you, I think you wanted to have sex with Jack too.
I
promise you, I think that was really your real big problem. Real bad. You wanted Jack real bad.
That's a fact. They husband might be swingers though, cause he looked like he might have liked me too. They might be swingers. Hey. I'm not even being funny, man. I ain't being funny, but the dude was mad cool. I actually like the husband. He's actually a cool nigga. She probably just cheating on him and he just staying because you know why not? But he was actually pretty cool motherfucker. Not for nothing. I mean, obviously he's on the same bullshit his wife is on.
Hey, Island Vibes, thank you, hon. I love your energy too. I just don't like BS. I don't like BS. Like I said, I met Jack. I saw how he was apprehensive, but I'm a good reader of person. I saw that he had a good heart. But I also have been here to see how people have done what they've done to him and tried to hide their hand. I wasn't ever born like that. I wasn't ever bred like that. I don't play games like that. I'm one way. Ain't no other way. Only time it switch up is if honestly you switch up with me. And these people, they really switch real hard. And you gotta always think of why somebody switch that hard. Especially if they gave no indication beforehand, like they didn't get indication that I felt in a way off that.
Get him!
Hey, donate, do this.
Get him!
And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, one day a whole bomb went off, and he had like the world of his admin on his back.
Like it was a plan. Like they planned it. Like, get him!
What just happened? When things like that happen, listen to me. When things like that happen, listen to me. When people blame you for things you know and they know you haven't done, it's because they doing it.
Hold on 1 second. Shout out to AG with the $5 drop. He said he want a whole backhand. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? Who's next, you rat bastards? Shout out to Sharlee Champion calling in today. What happened?
I had time. I got time. You get what I'm saying? Like, I see it. And I'm dead serious. I peeped how Bree was. The first time I called in, we was talking about something. I saw how salty she got in the comments. Now,
she blocked you mad times, Sue, didn't she?
No, she didn't block me. She didn't block me. But as a female, you know when another female throwing that snake venom at you.
She was blocking
maybe
that.
you flick at it with a dude, but you know as a female when this broad is throwing snake venom at you. And I knew it. But I ain't hit her how she wanted me to hit her. I just addressed her like, hey, Bree, how you? Like, yeah, I see you, sis. Keep talking.
I remember that day.
Else. Get off what is really on your chest, and I will kindly say, pardon me, Jack, and I'll address you. Sis came and addressed me, so I'm addressing you. Since it wasn't Jack, it was you. You called old girl Jaw that was on that other dude channel that was inboxing Jack because she was racist, and you got her fired. And then came back to the channel and took glory in it every chance you got. I guess you wanted to show Jack that you was a rider. You rode for a little bit because you thought you was going to ride dick.
Ah! Let's go! All of the things! Yo, y'all don't understand. I promise you, I don't care what, I promise you, I'm not lying. This is a whole fact. When I find them, I can't show nobody because I'm not going to do that. But Bree sent me mad naked pictures. She sent me mad pictures of her and her cooch. I promise. And I'm not even gonna talk about it.
When you first got off the channel with her, I mean, when you first kicked her off the channel, you mentioned stuff like that.
Yeah, she sent me mad naked photos.
Being honorable and not blowing her up. Sis, stop playing yourself. Stop playing yourself. You
mad naked photos.
The trash. You're dumpster juice.
Matter of fact, did she send them through Instagram? If she sent them through Instagram, they should still be somewhere. I should still be able to find them. But I'm not going to show nobody it.
Whoever that is, but let me check you on it. It's plenty of times, silently, I donated to Jack. Shit that he was getting in a check from all y'all motherfuckers. And I'm sorry, please don't take this wrong. But I'm going to defend myself. Bitch, you ain't ever dropped as much money in this motherfucker.
That's a fact. Bree Powell doesn't drop money. Stop.
I don't care what I do. It's no need to. I want this man to subscribe.
Just so we could be.
I get to him. You don't know that I'm one of them people that hit him up when the show ain't even on talking about just because. So don't ever question me, Bree.
Do y'all ever remember?
I tell you where I'm at and we can meet. I tell you my description and everything. I'm 5'2", light-skinned, light eyes. I don't look like how
y'all playing with the right one. Y'all playing with the right. I'm gonna be quiet.
I tell you my description and everything. I'm 5'2", light-skinned, light eyes. I don't look like how
y'all playing with the right one. Y'all playing with the right. I'm gonna be quiet. And that's not even me telling your personal business. How about that? I'm not even gonna say the thing that's gonna make you have to say I'm lying because you're gonna be embarrassed. But I mean, I could though. I'm being very honest. You have been up here. They have not been admins for like a year, 2 years. And they still here. You have yet, except for today and maybe a few other times, said certain things. That let me know, like you was holding back. You had stuff that could crush somebody's life and you were holding back. My dude, I'm a firm believer in this. Sometimes you gotta give people what they want. They want that fight. They want that buck. They trying, you try them. Look, check this out. Because I knew sis was a sucker from the first time. Nah, she was a sucker. She threw that venom at me and I came back at her. I knew she was a sucker. She a sucker. She a sucker. She mad though. Her man is like, and this isn't even me to be a dick or nothing like that, right? But you could tell she with him because she has been in an abusive relationship. She's probably been. I know her personal business. I'm not gonna say it, but maybe later. I don't really want to say it. I don't really want to get into this shit.
If
But
you don't,
how long did it take me to tell y'all?
I'm very honest with you. I keep saying this. I've been here for a very long time. I'm very fucking observant. Sweets, whether it's Bree, whether it's James S, whether it's Liberty, whether it's whomever, I promise you, I watched you on the chat when Jack was on the roll and I saw that little sneak shit you said. I'm waiting for the time. The only reason why I didn't go in on Gary Crawford is because I thought I was taking it the wrong way. So I asked you, do you want me to kick him? Because I was ready to do it, because I remember a few other times him saying little slick shit. Actually, he was one of the first people that I got into it with on the channel, because I said something that he didn't like. And I said, telling me how you coming in here and you don't donate. And you quickly validated me. Nah, she donated.
Oh shit, I remember that day. I remember that.
Yeah. And after that, something kept making me keep my eye on him. I remember stuff that people say in the chat. I remember situations. So any of them, if I have time, I will gladly get up here and read down everything that I remember. Everything that was said.
Yeah, because it was...
That you ain't want to be a moderator. You didn't want to be an admin. But as soon as it got taken away from you, you got mad. You got mad, didn't you? You got real mad. Big mad. You want to be a moderator. You didn't want to be an admin. But as soon as it got taken away from you, you got mad. You got mad, didn't you? You got real mad, big mad. And now you on the campaign, but you've been on that campaign. Y'all flipped Deezy. For what reason? I thought that was a stand-up dude.
I thought Deezy was a man. Yeah, I met Deezy in real life. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but Deezy a real dude for real. I think Deezy...
I thought so too, but to see how everything switched, you gotta start questioning. It's like, my dude.
That shit was crazy.
Like, really?
When I went to Vegas, Deezy was the only nigga I thought was a real nigga. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. Deezy and the people that Deezy came with, I was comfortable with. I wasn't comfortable with James S. I wasn't comfortable with Liberty Hazleton. I just wasn't comfortable. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, I'm not, and this is not me being no disrespect towards neither one of them in regards to this comment, because this just has something to do with people being different or whatever the case is. But when I was around James S, I always felt like he wanted to have ownership over me. You know what I'm saying? Like, he wanted to be owning me.
He came on the show acting like that.
Yeah.
He was saying, if you mention someone,
yeah, you feel me?
Like, oh, I don't like the watch. So what the heck is the show? Your life about someone, whether they're a celebrity or not, which I believe he was lying about a good part of those people that he claimed he knows are met. Nigga, you probably was standing next to somebody that was standing next to somebody that was standing next to him. You ain't shake that man here. You ain't having a real conversation with him.
With all due respect, right? Because I keep it a stack. They don't keep it a stack with me. He does know a couple of people because he does a thing. But the way that he's pretending that he knows these other people, he really don't know. He knows this other shit by conversation. But he does know some people.
Standing next to that other person, you might be able, if you work hard enough, suck a little dick probably, you might be able to get to that person. But you don't know that person. So every time I saw him say, I don't like this one, I don't like that one, and I'm like, yo, my dude, what they got to do with the show? You are not the star. The star is Jack. Literally, this is his show. You're a friend of the person that is running the show. Chill, my guy.
So when I went there, I didn't feel comfortable because I felt like James S. like he owned me. You understand what I'm saying? There's a situation that happened, and I'm gonna tell y'all what happened. And when this situation happened, one, I felt bad. I think I fucked up. Just so we could be clear. I wish I would have did different. But the energy that I got from James S. after that, it made me feel away. And the fact that Liberty Hazleton didn't recognize it is wild. But the energy that I got from James S. after that, it made me feel away. And the fact that Liberty Hazleton didn't recognize it is wild. So what happened was we was at a dinner. James S.'s wife was struggling with cancer.
No, it's not wild. Sorry to interject. Keep your point. It's not wild. Liberty was up here faking and putting on. Everybody know how to put on that uniform when they need to. You get what I'm saying?
Nah, I get you.
He was able to, he knew how to put on that uniform, but when you standing in front of someone's face, regardless if you looking them in their eyes or not, energy speaks stronger than any facade you could ever put out.
Facts.
And it's been a couple of times I saw the facade while we was in the chat, but I didn't ever meet him, so I'm like, I don't know. I'm just gonna leave it at that. And then plus, he was seemingly always showing you love, and the love was reciprocated back to him from you. So I'm like, okay, maybe I'm judging him wrong.
The MAGA patriots in America, I want to thank you for the historic victory for white life.
He ain't ever been in the real room. He don't know how to read that shit. He don't know who the wolf, who the gorilla, who anybody. He just know how to put on that uniform.
Copy.
And wear it well.
Copy.
Until the time comes when that uniform gotta get tested.
So
if anybody is wondering why I'm talking like that, don't worry, Jack understands why.
No, I know why. That's why they don't know what they talking to. Shout out to them though. But check this out. So what happened was this: we was at the dinner. Now I'm gonna tell you what I think I was wrong about, because I wasn't observing enough. James S.'s wife was battling with cancer at the time, and she was hopefully she recovered and she pulled through. Actually, I met her. I usually assume, like, if you're married to a bad person that you're also a terrible person, but she came off to me as a pretty nice person. She could just not know what type of time her husband was on. Anyway, she's actually mixed, by the way. She's she looked like her mother or her father might have been one of her parents is white, one of the parents is black. Just so you can get an understanding. So we're sitting at the table, and we got two tables, and I'm sitting at the table initially with James S. and his wife. But I get up and I change my seat. But I think I changed my seat so Liberty Hazelton could sit next to his wife. I forget why I changed my seat. But when I changed my seat, I realized I should have not had changed my seat, because James S. is the reason, and he's the one that put the shit together for the Vegas trip. Don't get this confused. He's the one that put the shit together, him and Liberty Hazelton. So I got up and I changed my seat, and I should have sat at the seat at the table with him and his wife. And I think that hurt him, that I decided to sit at the table with Liberty Hazelton. Pardon me. That I sat at the table with Liberty Hazelton instead of sitting at the table with him and his wife. And I don't think Liberty Hazelton recognized that.
Okay.
That hurt him, that I decided to sit at the table with Liberty Hazelton. Pardon me. That I sat at the table with Liberty Hazelton instead of sitting at the table with him and his wife. And I don't think Liberty Hazelton recognized that.
Okay, first and foremost, how could you have known that? And him being a grown man, claiming he's a stand-up man from Chicago, he a gangster, all this other stuff. Why he come to you? Yo, I set it up so you can sit over here. You just the honor. You know what happened? Like, change your seat. It's simple. So many things. It's simple to say, especially in. Jack, let's be honest. I divulged information to you that only a few other people know about who I'm affiliated with or who I'm associated with.
Copy.
So when you're around people like that, you get a grasp, and not even only around people like that. When you're around the people that groomed them, you know, and kind of brought them into the life that they are in or were in, you kind of understand certain things that gangsters,
that's a fact,
stand-up men, people that hold their nuts, like, it is what it is that they do, and you understand how people can have many forms about them, but they stay one way. So if I got an issue with you, if I got a problem with you, if I have a question, maybe I misunderstand, and I pull you to the side. Yo, what's up?
Agreed.
So it's like, that's not your bad. You didn't know. You were trying to be accommodating.
Yeah, I really was, though.
To someone's wife, and kindly moved over somewhere else. Now, if he's that much of a...
No, wait, hold on. I moved because I shouldn't have moved. But I moved, and it looked like if you would have, like, I think James S. if he would have thought this way, I don't know what he was thinking. But if he would have thought that I moved in order to be sitting at the same table with Liberty Hazelton because I didn't want to sit at the same table with him, I could understand. But I think I sat at the seat that I sat in because I was sitting now, instead of sitting across from James S., I was sitting next to him. And it's just that his wife was on the other side of him. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I think I was actually, like, because I'm not thinking about none of this bullshit. I think I was actually trying to sit closer to him. Especially, you know what I'm saying? So we could chop it up. Because out of everybody that was there, I probably spoke with James S. the most. But... Mm-hmm. I think I was actually trying to sit closer to him, especially, you know what I'm saying? So we could chop it up, because out of everybody that was there, I probably spoke with James S. the most. But in any regard, I am not saying anything negative about the trip.
If he felt in a way, he should have said something instead of holding on to that and acting like you're a possession. Yeah,
they do treat me. They treat me like a possession. And if you and hold on. I want to stop everything, because I want to say something. They literally make it sound like, unless you say everything that they're saying about me, that you're validating me. They don't want people to, they want everybody, if you do not hate me.
Individual does not care.
Look, but I'm not talking about you. I know you don't care.
No. What I'm saying is I'm going with you, and I'm also sending a message to them. Anybody that's an individual, not a follower. If your mama
not gonna
was
care.
Good mama, she told you when you were younger, and she explained it in several ways. If your friend jump off the bridge, you're gonna jump off it too. Don't be a follower. Be an individual. People lead you to death, and it'll still be a lot. So, and that's not to say this is a death, but it's causing unnecessary nonsense. People feelings getting hurt for no reason when you could be a grown adult. Sit down, talk, get an understanding, and get out of your childish bullshit.
No.
Get out of your insecurities.
They want to talk to me.
No one.
They want to talk to me, but I don't never want to speak to any of them again as long as I live. Just so we can be clear. I don't want to.
I get that, because I'm the same way.
Yeah, I don't.
Once that's it. Ain't no second, ain't no third.
Yeah, I don't want to work it out.
I'm going to be the most respectful enemy you've ever had.
Yeah, I don't want to work it out. 9 times out of 10, when somebody do some fuck shit to you, they know they was doing when they did it. So what the fuck are we working anything out for? For you to tell me you did evil shit to me because you was mad while I did nothing to you and I was also upset? Nah, we good. You stay over there. When I was upset at you, I did nothing to get even. But when you are upset at me, you do everything in the world to destroy my life. Nah, you stay over there. I don't want to talk to you. We not the same energy. One of us is God's energy. The other one ain't.
That shows character.
That's a fact.
DMX said it best. Just trust a snake to be a snake. Trust a rat to be a rat. Identify him and move on.
You're gonna be on You're gonna be
because
you're gonna be. Hold on, stop.
Trust a rat to be a rat. Identify him and move on.
You're gonna be on You're gonna be
because
you're gonna be. Hold on, stop.
The board, I can't fuck with you. That's why I fuck with him.
I'm gonna say this. Yeah. I wish I would have caught that on recording. I had turned the recording off, and then when you started going off on that rap bastard, I wish I would.
It's okay. You know, I'm sitting here and I'm looking. It's like, off a rent. Sweets, that was your validation. That was your need. When I first came to the channel, and I'm gonna be very honest, this ain't to throw you off or put nothing in your ear. You probably saw it. I saw people beg you to be admins when you didn't give it to them and you made it clear you had. I think you had at the time 7 or 8 admins.
And I wasn't taking them.
And you said that you were happy with them, but if that person showed that with the responsibility of being an admin, they could be trusted, you would, give it to them. I saw plenty of people with the other channels beg for the same position, got it, and then start talking shit about you. But like you said, I'm not gonna come back to you and say, these niggas over here talk about you. Nah,
Thank you.
You don't want that energy to be anywhere around you. I respect people. Fine, I get it. So for me, to need a rent, sweet. I'm my own person. You know, I was my own person before I got here. Ain't nothing in this world gonna make me feel more important.
They trying to gaslight you. They're trying to gaslight you.
If this man gives it to me, I appreciate it.
They trying to gaslight you. That's all they do is try to gaslight everyone.
They fools if they think that.
Well, they trying.
I'm speak my mind.
Well, not everybody is an individual. Can we remember that? Hold on. Not everybody is an individual. There are a lot of people who are not individuals. There are a lot of people that they don't know what to do next unless somebody else tell them what to do. Copy? Those are not the people. When those, I don't know what to tell you. There's a ton of those people that are currently not on this channel anymore. That's all I can say.
Literally, in the time I've been here, it's only been like 4 or 5 people that honestly that were admins that I was like, damn, they were good admins. Top of the list, Prince to Amir. Second, Arthur D. Glass. The other one, I do like the one and only, because I know she really digs you. That's why she took everything.
No, I fucks with the one and only.
It was genuine. It was honest. BZ I like, but then I'm be very honest. I think someone got in his ear.
No.
And it was one other person. He was from Baltimore. I forgot his name. Shoot.
I'm gonna say this.
Either, so
I would have been gave the one and only right back the spot after I realized there was a different person who was an admin. But the only reason why I didn't is because she kept coming in here saying the way she was talking, and it made me nervous. I would have been gave the one and only right back the spot after I realized there was a different person who was an admin. But the only reason why I didn't is because she kept coming in here saying the way she was talking, and it made me nervous.
No, I mean, the thing is, I don't think it should have made you nervous. I think it's just the fact of, like, most things are just misunderstandings.
Eric Mack. Hold on. I want to talk about Eric Mack. I want to say something about Eric Mack.
Him? Oh, my God.
She's not talking about Eric Mack, by the way. I want to say something about Eric Mack. Okay, so this is the problem that people have. For all of you people that say that you could do exactly what I can do, exactly as good as I can do it, I want y'all to look at the number first. First, I want y'all to look at the number. Hold
on. Don't even go ahead. I'm going to tell you this. Eric Mack, I could see his averages from the beginning. I remember when you put him on, when he was in the comments, he was real slick with the mouth. In real life, corny. He's whack. No type of energy. No. So when you made your newspaper, you and Shy Murder was killing it. Shout out to Shy Murder. I love her. Shy Murder was doing a great job. Get her back, but please. Shy Murder was, when I get money to be able to pay for the newspaper, when I get my bread back up so I could pay for the newspaper, when my bread get right, I'm 100% gonna reach out to her. I'm 100% gonna, we was about to break through to where we was gonna start making money off of that website. Like, we was making like $1, $2 a month off of the website, but we was about to break through, because that's how it always goes if you know anything about social media. One month you making nothing, and then all of a sudden one day go, and because of whatever you posted on that day, now you getting a fucking 100,000 views a day. Like, that's how social media works. So we was about to break through. And a lot of issues happened, but it had to deal with people want me to pay. I can't, if I bring you onto a project, I'm not hiring you. I'm saying there's a thing that we want to do, and when the money start coming in, you're going to get paid. It's a project. It's not a job. It's a project. I got a project coming in. When we put this shit together and the money start coming in, you're going to get paid, but I can't pay you until the money start coming in. Would you like to be involved? Oh, you would? And I'm going to verify that you said that several times during that time.
Yes!
And he acted like he was with it.
Yes! And this is what I'm trying to tell you. They just gaslight.
He switched lanes. But I'm going to be very honest with you. I was glad when you called them out saying you just ride waves, because that's how I felt about him. He was saying and doing things in the chat. And you made reference like, this is why I took your mark from you. and then you gave it back, then you took it off, and he stayed on the channel. It just seemed like, or was, that like many other people, and I'm not saying anyone that's listening right now is like this, but we all know people ride waves, you know, till they can get whatever they want to get or can get out of it. And he saw the potential that you had because you hot. Let's put it out there like that. You hot.
I want to say,
like no one was given that information on the Tekashi court case.
That's a fact.
How you were.
I want to say something real quick. I have 4,798 videos on YouTube. For anyone to say that I need to quit and go get a job, you niggas are just haters. You niggas don't have half the videos I have on YouTube. You people don't have 3/4 of the videos I have on YouTube. Y'all dudes don't have 1/4 of the videos I have on YouTube. Videos. I'm not saying, so when people try to say I'm lazy and when people try to say I don't work, how? I almost got 5,000 videos on YouTube in like 5 years. That's almost 1,000 videos a fucking year. How? Videos. I'm not saying, so when people try to say I'm lazy and when people try to say I don't work, how? I almost got 5,000 videos on YouTube in like 5 years. That's almost 1,000 videos a fucking year. How?
With all honesty, their comment when they say that has nothing to do with the quality of work that you do, the quantity of work that you do. It has nothing to do with the work that you do. It has something to do with, and I don't believe in crabs in a barrel. Crabs in a barrel, they're not in their natural habitat. So if one see one coming out of something, yeah, they're gonna latch hold and try to hold on. We don't know if they're pulling them back or trying to say, help me get out also. So I'm not gonna say that. It's the, I'm gonna chop you down and I'm gonna try my best to do it however I can. I'm gonna sit up here and try to deter people from giving you what any and all YouTubers ask for and receive from their audience. Why? Because I want to sabotage you. It has nothing to do with the quality or quantity of what you do. It's just straight sabotage. Because I be seeing it, and I'm sitting up here, and I notice when it comes when either, I guess they believe that you're ignoring what they put in, so now they say anything to get your attention, or they say something and you don't jump and say, oh, you're right, or you say, well, explain that. Anything that goes against what they're putting in your chat to get or gain attention,
they literally do
throw out that line.
Okay, so one of the things that they like to do is come and say things that are wrong on purpose. So then when I point out how it's wrong, they could say, I just say, I don't accept nobody's opinion. So
I've seen it.
Yeah, so they literally are just doing that. So when I see people fall for that, like, I keep saying this, I don't care what they're doing. It bothers me that people are falling for it. I don't care what they're doing. I know that they on my dick. I know that they want to be me. I know if any which one of them could switch places with me, they would do it in the drop of a hat. I understand this. The part that kills me is when the people are supposed to be supporters of mine or supporters of the channel or whatever, they're even on the fence. Yeah, how can you even be on the fence? That's the part that fucks me up, and that's the part, just so we can be clear. It's that part.
I had to learn this a while ago. My homeboy said it to me. Perception is 100% of the problem. Now, I say that because I went to a video popped up on the, I don't know what it called. As soon as you click into YouTube, and it came up because it suggested by YouTube because I watched you, and they had in their hashtag they had your channel. So it was like, okay. So I'm looking.
Shouldn't this be 4 videos? Keep going.
I'm looking and I'm listening to it. I'm like, who is this? I'm not even going to say who it was because I really don't even know who it was, but I do remember their names. Now, I'm going to be very honest with you. At that time that I saw that video, they had started their assault on you heavily. And you became upset. And obviously other things that aren't being spoken about are not in play how you would like them to be. So all of this being bombarding you, you know, whatever. I go and look, so I'm trying to figure out who this is. But I'm also looking at the chat, and I saw a few people in that chat. They're saying, oh, so that's why he's acting like X, Y, and Z. And I'm like, wow. Just yesterday, I saw your name in his chat. You was, you know, acting like you support him. But now today, somebody is able to, or a few hours later, someone is able to
just convince you a different. So that's the part that fucks with me. That's the part that bothers me. You understand? That's the part. That's the part that is hard for me to get over. You understand what I'm saying? That's the part.
I get you. But that's why I say perception is 100%.
What up, Terry Witherspoon?
People sit up here and they go by what they perceive should or is going on in your life.
I'm gonna
tell it. And then if it ain't what they want to see from you, they go and switch up. Or if they can't control you, they switch up.
Basically.
You know, it's always that. It's what the truth be told, most people are like that. Before honesty, I've done the legwork. Sorry to say. Most people are like that.
Shit, I got like 3 videos I didn't upload. I'm listening.
Exactly, AG. They be trolling. And it's nothing really that you can do about it. That's why I say to you, like, try your best to ignore them. Hit that block button continuously. Block, 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 block. Oh, you don't like nobody. Block, 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 block. It's your soul. That's what people don't understand. It's like if you come into somebody's house and they ask you to take your shoes off. If your feet is dirty and you got holes in your socks, that's your problem. But you gotta take your shoes off or you gotta leave.
That's a fact.
If somebody comes into your house and they do something disrespectful or out of order, or they sitting up there, you accommodating them, and next thing you know, they spill something on your sofa. How are you gonna feel about it? And if they don't do what you ask of them because they're the ones that are causing the issue, what are you gonna do? They gotta go.
Yeah, they just want to own me. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen.
Public forum does not mean that you can sit up here and disrespect somebody.
They think it do, though.
Push out propaganda.
They think it do, though.
Try to make them do and bend by your will. That's not how it works. And if you're living in that world, that means you're surrounded by suckers.
That's a fact.
Primarily, you are a sucker.
That's a fact.
You're trying not to feel like a sucker.
That's a fact.
That's what most suckers do.
That's a fact. Now that's a whole fact. Wait, hold on. That's literally what suckers do. Literally. You just literally described the sucker. Which basically, for everybody that don't know what that term comes from, it's basically saying that the nigga is a dick sucker. That's why you're a sucker. For anybody that didn't get that, you didn't know what you was calling people all the time before people were calling them dick suckers. That's what you calling people though. Whenever you say you a sucker, you calling somebody a dick sucker. People don't even know that. That's literally what you calling people.
Yeah.
I like this show. I want you to come on more often. You gonna be free tonight?
I will try. Today I'm free all day. So, like, just hit me on IG and my DMs. Just call and I'll pick up. Like, I can't say